Hey guys, what's going on? Hope everybody's having a good day out there today. Thanks for tuning back in. Really appreciate it. And today I'm gonna give you guys a little YouTube video. I'm gonna talk about you guys, the subscribers out there, and sort of what I've learned about human nature, and sort of share with you guys a little bit of the feedback I've gotten from subscribers, and basically what I've learned, about the whole YouTube deal, from my subscribers. Sort of interesting because it covers the complete gamut. You can't imagine. And, I've, been super fortunate. I'm coming up on 50,000 subscribers. And you can imagine when you've got 50,000 people out there, you've got a pretty broad sampling of a cross section of the entire world. I mean, we got people from South Africa, all over Europe, Australia, Japan, Canada, all over the world that are watching the channel, which I can't believe. But so you got a pretty good, spectrum of the whole thing. And I learn a lot about a lot of different things from the comments that my subscribers leave, because I've gotten thousands and thousands of comments over the past year on the videos I put out. And I sort of want to talk a little bit about that. I'm sort of just going to share with you guys a little bit what I've learned on that. First of all, it's like it's a really interesting study into human behavior, into human nature, and I'm sort of a student of that anyway. So I really, I read every comment. I mean, I really do. Out of the thousands of comments that I get, I read every single comment. I just do not have time with all the work I have to do and the kids around here to respond to everything, but I do read them all. So I've had a good chance to get a feeling of, everybody's vibe out there. And one of the things I've learned about it is there is literally every personality in the human experience I've seen through the comments on the YouTube channels. I've seen extreme caring and kindness, like when my dad passed away earlier this year. Just the outpouring of well wishes and kindness from everybody out there. Saw a lot of that out there, and general concern. I mean, for things I've been doing, concern for my kids. Yeah, just a lot of really really nice comments from people out there, and that's the great part about it. That's the part that makes you really feel good about putting these videos out there, is when you see stuff like that. And on top of that, it's like I've learned a lot about from the YouTube subscriber. There's a lot of really good anglers out there. I mean, there really are, because one of the things that I sort of like a little bit is when when I have a YouTube subscriber that makes a real thoughtful, intelligent comment on something that I'm talking about, because I don't expect everybody to agree with me on, if I'm telling you guys about a bait modification or something that works for me in fishing, I'm giving you guys my opinion on it. It's not like I'm telling you this is the way it is and there's no other way out there. Some things I may do that. There's some things I'm confident enough, but most of the things I'm giving you my opinion. And I have learned a lot about fishing myself from the subscriber comments. I mean, I learn all the time. You guys are always, shooting me some comments about things that work for you guys in fishing. I've tried some of them. I've gotten, a lot of information from people as far as, different products that they use that I've tried and caught fish on. So I'm learning too, along with everybody else. I mean, this information that I'm passing along to you guys, I'm getting that back. I'm getting a lot of good feedback from you guys, and I'm becoming a better angler as a result of my subscribers. So much appreciated with that. There's a couple different personalities out there. One of the things about YouTube or social media is when somebody is in the comfort of their own home, they sometimes they say things, and they make comments that they wouldn't make to your face. I mean, there's no doubt I've gotten a lot of comments that I doubt very seriously somebody would confront me and say it directly to my face. But you get that a lot. That's part of social media. So you got to have a little bit of a thick skin if you're going to do this, what I'm doing. So, and nobody likes to, to see that. I mean, but that's just sort of part of it. But I think a lot of it is that some people out there, they want to maybe attack the messenger instead of listen to the message. So I always try to keep my topics on message as far as what I'm talking about, and I encourage people to comment on the videos but comment on the topic. You know, it's like it doesn't, it's not, it's unproductive to, you know, comment on me for bringing up the topic. I encourage people to comment on the topic and get a respectful, intelligent debate going. I mean, that's one of the greatest things about the YouTube here, is having that real positive interaction. But there's a lot of people that don't play well with that, guys. I can tell you right now. I have to kick people off the channel all the time. I get comments that, you know, very, very hateful, nasty comments, to put it mildly. So I'm always kicking people off the channel. I won't put up with it. I mean, if somebody does something like that, they're gone from the channel. But I've had people, you know, they've tried to contact my sponsors, you know, to try to cause problems with me for my sponsors because I said something that maybe offended them or they didn't disagree with. And man, that's pretty weak in my opinion. And somebody that's not man enough to send me a message or make a comment, they have to go behind your back and try to contact your sponsor to try to hurt my family, you know, my efforts to feed my family, to try to hurt that in order, because I've just offended them in some way by a comment I made. I find that just like a very weak move on the part of, you know, some people out there. But that's all just part of the territory. You're going to have that with any time that you got some type of a public forum. You're going to have that particular environment sometimes. So it's been interesting to say the least. I've been doing this for about 2 years now, and the thing that keeps me doing it, the things that makes me want to get out here and put out 2 videos a day, is the positive interaction. And I'm not talking about praise. I don't need and I don't want to be praised. I like the positive interaction. I like, you know, if I'm talking about a jerkbait, I love getting comments about some guy saying, "Hey Randy, you know, I was out last week and I caught 5 fish on this color jerkbait," or something like that. Or just, you know, positive interaction of fellow hoggers, you know, that type of a thing. So, you know, when I see stuff like that, which is more than not, I mean, I'm going to say that probably 80% of the comments that I get from my subscribers are really great comments, positive comments. Then you got, you know, 10 or 15% of the guys out there that are just smart asses that would never confront you to your face. And then you got some guys out there that are just, you know, they get kicked off the channel because they're just way out in left field. But so, you know, like I said, you got to have a little bit of a thick skin to do this. So anyway, moving forward, I'm going to keep doing what I've done, you know, as far as, you know, putting the content out there. Everything's changing in fishing. I mean, it's like it's literally an endless stream of videos to make out there, because you know, bass are always changing. Every single day is a different day on the water. There's different theories, there's different approaches. There's so many controlled and uncontrolled variables in the sport that I just love talking about it. And one of the side parts of the channel that I've started, if you guys have seen the mental Mondays that I'm doing, I really, really enjoy doing the mental side of fishing. And that's something I'm looking forward to moving forward, because the mental part of fishing, I always tell the guys that tune in on Mental Mondays, those are the serious dudes. If you tune into Mental Mondays on my channel, you're a serious bass angler. And that's sort of like become a base and sort of like my family a little bit, is all these guys that get on Mental Mondays. So I'm looking forward to doing that as well. But anyway, it's like I said, when I started this channel 2 years ago, I didn't know how it would take off. I've been super, super humbled to have the channel be as successful as it is. It's gotten to the point now, guys, where YouTube, you know, they when you get to a certain subscriber base, you know, they start paying you. They put ads on your channel to pay you. And my channel's getting big enough now where it's becoming, you know, a significant part of my income. And so it's worth the time to do these videos and to spend a lot of time working on them. And that's really great to be able to get, you know, compensated for something that you're putting the effort into. Makes it, you know, all more the worth the while. I mean, that's the great thing about life. If you can make a living or get paid by doing something that you love to do, I mean, consider yourself extremely fortunate. And I do consider myself fortunate. And if it wasn't for you guys that wouldn't be possible. So I just want you to know, everybody out there that watches this channel, that supports the channel, it doesn't matter if you're a member of the channel or not, I just really appreciate you guys tuning into the videos. It's something I don't take for granted. But anyway, again, just thanks to everybody for watching the videos. Keep the comments pouring in there a little bit. Like I said, if I could just, share one thing with you guys over the past years, let's have a dialogue that's constructive and positive. And if I say something you don't agree with, then make your point. Tell me why you don't agree with this. Give me some intelligent, respectful, factual information behind your opinion. Put it out there so other people can comment too. But if I put out something there that causes you, that makes you irritated or makes you mad, to come back and attack me personally just for voicing that opinion, that's pretty weak. So maybe we can all learn something from that. So thanks again, guys. Much appreciated. I'll keep working here on this end to put that info out. And like I said, hope you guys have a really good Christmas and a productive next year fishing. And we'll talk to y'all later. See ya.